welcome to day 22 of intermittent fasting. So today is a weigh-in day. Finally, the scale has moved, and thankfully in the correct direction. It did not go up like it did with the last challenge that I did. So I've been at 170 this entire time, just sitting there, not doing anything. And now I've lost 2.2 pounds. So yay, that's a good thing. So hopefully it will stay that way. It's not just a fluke, but I don't know, whatever. It's not that big a deal from one week to the next. It's kind of like what's the overall big picture. But I am in the kitchen and have been in the kitchen for a while. It's actually 5 o'clock now. I have done 2 loads of laundry. Well, the second one is in the dryer right now. I haven't finished it yet. So 2 loads of laundry. I've made a huge pot of rice, and I've got a loaf of bread baking because I need to make, this coming week is Thanksgiving, and I need to make stuffing. So I need to make everything for Thanksgiving today and tomorrow. Today's Saturday. I need to make it today and tomorrow, stick it in the freezer so that on Thanksgiving Day, I'm gonna come home in the morning and go to bed, and Anthony can just take everything out of the freezer the night before and make sure everything is hot and in the oven and ready to go at supper time. That's the goal. So I need to do a bunch of stuff today, but so I'm making another loaf of bread because I have to make breadcrumbs to make stuffing. And I am, so last year I made pumpkin pie, and I didn't write down how I did it. Story of my life, for real, guys. But I used, instead of eggs, I used the besan, the chickpea flour, garbanzo bean flour, and water, and to make an egg. And so I have that. I know I did that for sure, and I don't think that I changed anything else really. I think I followed my recipe, other than, like, instead of using evaporated milk, I used soy milk. I don't think I thickened the soy milk. I'm not 100% sure about that. I might have. So anyway, I'm making a trial run of pumpkin pie today. So I've got that on the counter, and that needs to go in. The bread has about 45 seconds left on it, so I need to go get that out of the oven and let that sit on the stovetop and pop up the temperature a little bit, because the pie needs to start at 425 rather than 350. Yeah, so I have to do that, and I need to make a grocery list, and this morning I need to go do all of the grocery shopping, and my husband said he would go with me, so the kids, we're gonna all go. It's probably gonna be a fairly lengthy list, and I need to go to the Asian Mart, H Mart grocery store that's 45 minutes from here, to get some stuff that they have there that I can't get elsewhere. It's really a bummer when you get addicted to something. Like, I love their chives. That's what I want. I want their chives. I want to be able to put it in my boys' stuffing this Thanksgiving, and I don't have any, and I hope they do, because the last time I went there, they didn't have any either. So hang on and let me go grab the bread out of the oven. I'll be right back. Okay, so bread's out of the oven. Turn up the temperature on the oven. I will show you the pumpkin pie so you can see what it looks like. And then if you guys would like me to share my recipe with you, I would be happy to do that. It's not that big a deal. But it's really good. At least I remember it being really good, so hopefully it's still really good. Yeah, so let me show you that, and then I'm gotta keep going. I have to go check the dryer and see if it's got my scrubs in it, which cannot sit in the dryer. I mean, I can hear it, it's still going, but I'd want to get there before it stops so that I can pull stuff out and start hanging it up. But yeah, come check this out. Doesn't that look beautiful? It's not maybe quite as dark as it normally would be. I used a can of organic pumpkin rather than the normal pumpkin that I would use, which tends to be a little bit darker. Isn't that pretty? So I'm going to put it in the oven with that on top of it to start with, and then probably like the last 15 minutes or so that it's baking, I'll take that off, so that the crust will then have a chance to get done. But I don't want the crust to get gross. I really like these. I used to make aluminum foil to go around the pie, and that was just really a pain, but that's what you did because I didn't really know what else to do. And then found this. It's called a pie crust shield, and I have both 9-inch and 10-inch ones, so this is really, really handy. I really like that. It fits right on there. The only problem is that when this filling starts getting a little bit bubbly and stuff, it might come up and touch the edges, in which case when you pull it off, take it off, it might tear your pie a tiny bit. But I am so not Instagram material, guys. Seriously. There's a reason I'm not on Instagram, and that's because I don't really care about making everything look absolutely beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I want it to look pleasing to the eye in terms of I would choose to make something look appealing on somebody's dinner plate. I would choose to make my pie not have big huge cracks in it if it was an option, but at the same time, I am not going to sweat it if it pulls a tiny little bit of the pie off. No, not a problem for me at all. So yeah, I'm going to get this in the oven in just a little bit as soon as the oven finishes warming up, and I would like to be out of the house by 7:30 at the latest. So we'll see. I'm going to make the boys egg sandwiches for breakfast. So I'm going to take a tofu brick and slice it and gently pat it with some, gosh, what is that stuff called? Kala namak? It's the black salt that's actually pink. Don't buy it on Amazon, guys. Seriously. Find yourself an Indian grocery store. Go to the Indian grocery store and buy it there. It is super cheap. It is not expensive, and it's like way expensive anywhere else. So find an Indian grocery store and get it there for real. But yeah, you put it on anything and it, because of the sulfur content, it makes it taste like eggs. So tofu turns into eggs, like totally turns into eggs, I promise. So anyway, I'm gonna make that for them for breakfast so that they can eat that in the van. I'll have 2 of them up by 6:30 at the latest, and I just never know about Owen. And he's supposed to take a shower in the morning. The other 2 shower at night. He showers in the morning still, but I don't know. I might just tell him to skip his shower this morning and he can shower this afternoon or tonight, simply because I probably am going to want to get on the road and I need to get shopping done so that I can keep cooking. But I've been up since 1 o'clock this morning, so I'm probably going to be tired this afternoon and not feeling like doing anything anyway. So we'll see what happens. All right, guys, I got to go check my laundry, but I'll talk to you again later. Bye. Alrighty, guys, so it is 11:25 and I'm starving. We've been out shopping since we left the house at 7:32 this morning, something like that. We left really early, and it is insanely windy out, like blowing junk everywhere, windy out. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I realized at Costco, which was our last stop, that I needed 2 more things that I couldn't get at Costco, so Anthony ran into the grocery store for me, the Kroger that's right by our house, and is picking up a couple of things. And then we're headed home, and I don't know what I'm doing for lunch. So I'll have to figure something out, but I have no idea. And I might be busy, so if I miss chatting with you guys for lunch, then I will definitely catch up with you at supper time. But I do want to show you the pie. Yeah, that thing. The pumpkin pie that I made. I do want to show you guys that, and we probably will have some of that for lunch. So I will try to remember. Anyway, I will talk to you guys in a little while. I hope you're having a great day. Bye. Alrighty, guys, so it's lunchtime, and no, I'm not going to eat plain shells, but my husband and I are eating family style. So here's my shells and here's his. And we have some salsa, some corn and beans, and some avocado, and then if I wanted some nice little warm peppers, but I'm not going to because hot. So this is what we're going to have for lunch. Between the 2 of us, we're going to eat family style, and I also made stuff family style for the boys. We just did a whole bunch of beans and rice, and they're like loving it. So life is good. Anyway, this is what I'm going to eat, and I will definitely let you guys see the pumpkin pie when I cut it. All right, guys, so this is what the pumpkin pie looks like. No, go ahead, that's fine. And my husband's going to cut it so that we can show you. I'm not sure about this crust either. It's a vegan, gluten-free crust. Uh-oh, that looks a little bit soft. The pie has been in the refrigerator for a couple hours now, since we left this morning. I thought I would show you guys whether or not it did its thing.
That wasn't in half.
That's not in half, but it's okay. That will give people options for size that they want. My husband and I already discussed maybe we shouldn't have lunch and we should just eat half of the pie each.
That's my half.
So it looks pretty good. I think my question is whether it's going to be too soft. It looks a little bit soft. But considering there's no eggs in it, that's just awesome. Like, super awesome. Jeez, you could have left those 2. We could have had quarters.
You said options.
Oh, I did say options, didn't I? All right, so let's grab, do I need to grab you a plate? You got it. Okay, so we're going to grab out a plate and lift this out with a fork.
Okay guys, there is the beautiful piece of pumpkin pie. It worked perfectly without eggs. Yay! I will share this recipe with you for sure. Super cool. All right guys, there's my dirty plate with my piece of pumpkin pie. Super excited about this. Okay. So let's try this out. Sorry my hair is such a mess. Like I said, it's windy out today. It's great. It's very good. It's got, I could taste the cloves more than normal though. That's kind of odd. It's good. I'll share the recipe with you guys. It's awesome for a vegan pumpkin pie. You really probably can't get any better than this. Yum. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Alrighty guys, so I have to admit that I didn't show you supper. And I had a really good reason. And it's not because I didn't want to or I forgot, which forgetting is kind of a bad reason, but it's a good reason nonetheless. But yeah, no, I slept through supper. I was so exhausted, I just decided to lay down and take a nap and totally missed supper. So we'll see how this goes tomorrow. I might be like freaking starving by the time it's time to eat again, or I might just not feel very well and not be hungry at all. I don't know. So we'll see what happens. But I just thought I would give you guys a quick update now that I'm awake again, that yeah, no, supper didn't happen because I slept right through it. So these things happen, I guess. Anyway, I am going to go and just be busy and putz around for a while, and I'm going to sleep some more, and I'll get up sometime tomorrow and start cooking again. So that's what that's gonna be. Anyway, I am sure that I will talk to you guys again in the morning, and I hope you had a great day. Bye.